I think I'm realizing I'm hopelessly in love with my best friend. Ask me anything. We've been friends for 10 years and seem to get closer as time goes by. I'm doing this as a way to try to process how I'm feeling and try to figure this out, while maybe helping someone else that's in a similar situation. What do you admire most about them? I could write a book. I think he's overall the most excellent person I have ever met. He's extremely talented and kind and smart and devoted to the people and things that he loves. He's just so incredible and he doesn't even realize it. He's the closest thing I know to actual magic. Thank you for this question. It's nice to be unapologetic about how fascinated I am by him. Sorry if I'm a little vague. It's a bit difficult to put these thoughts into words. Why is it hopeless? There's this movie I really love and it's an example I can use. I don't know if you know it, but I'll explain. In the movie, this guy's marrying a girl and the guy's best friend, girl as well, is talking to the bride. And the bride basically tells her, "You win. He has you on a pedestal and me in his arms." That is pretty much it. I can tell how highly he thinks of me, but I can also tell it gets to a point where seeing me as anything other than what he has on a pedestal is not an option. All the guys he's dated, he hasn't loved or cared for as much as me, and that is exactly the issue, if it makes sense. From the way he talks about me, it's like I'm this amazing, untouchable thing. My thoughts are so scattered and messy, I'm sorry. The other day he told me, "I don't think we'll ever find other men who love us half as much as we love each other." And yet, my best friend's wedding quote. How old are y'all? You may be able to get past this. We're 26. Still a long way to go. I hope we still have time to figure this out. Consider telling him how you feel. I too was in love with one of my best friends. And after years and in the fear that he would go on to meet and marry someone else, I actually laid it on the line, told him how I felt. It wasn't completely straightforward, but have been together for 25 years. Life is too short or too long to not take chances. But be prepared for a no. That is the thing. I keep questioning so many things, whether my feelings are true, wondering about his, if telling him about it will change things between us. I would never want to lose him. Does he date other people? Is he ace? Asexual? You can be gay and ace. If your bond is deep and the respect for each other is there, how wrong can conversation go if you approach it carefully and thoughtfully? I married a friend, so I'm prone to giving people a shove on this if they want one. He does date other people, and he is not ace. I don't know. We are so intimate, and I love our relationship as is so much. Anything that could jeopardize that would kill me. I also just don't think like he feels the same way. It's weird, if you saw the way he looks at me and talks about me, the things he says and the things he does, you'd think he's head over heels for me. I get it a lot, but I just know it's not the case. I can tell he just doesn't see me in a romantic way, whether because I am not his type or because of the pedestal he's put me in. Either way, I wouldn't know how to approach this. My money ran is to wait till we're 40, since we promised we'd get married if we were both single then. Haha. What's stopping you from fessing up? I'd love to see this turn into a love story. Rooting for you two. I appreciate this. It's weird. Our bond has always been very special and somewhat particular, blurring the lines between typical friends and something deeper, if that makes sense. So it's a little confusing, but at the end of the day, I think there is a line he would never cross, whether he doesn't feel attracted, or he's scared, or doesn't think it's worth it. For me, I wouldn't dare cross it because it could potentially lead to losing him or having our dynamic change. Have you ever thought about yanking off the band-aid and telling him how you feel? Yes, I'm still dealing with accepting these feelings to begin with, but I have thought about sharing my thoughts with him, but am scared it would change things. If they're not available and don't want a relationship with you, at least you know what qualities you appreciate in a potential lover or partner. That is true. I guess he has a standard of sorts. He is gay? Yes. Oh shit, how can you tell him now? We are both gay men. I once had feelings for my best friend of many years. It was complex. We actually started off as boyfriend-girlfriend and transitioned into a friendship for many years, with a couple times hooking up. Deep down, I was always certain they weren't the love of my life, but there came a point where I just thought my feelings were too strong to be healthy. I remember trying to date other people while being friends with them, and the person I was dating always felt like 1B. Perhaps thankfully they didn't date much, but when they did, I think it deep down made me feel weird, especially when I had to see their significant other. The whole thing was unhealthy. The push and pull of loving your best friend but never being enough did a number on my self-esteem. In the end, we decided to mutually part ways. I haven't seen or talked to them in years. I know this might sound hard to believe, but I'm better off without them. Although I wouldn't trade away the experience of their friendship since I grew a lot in other ways, I still can't help but project my experience onto yours. I say this in hopes that you don't waste any more of your time. I hope you put it all out on the line. If he says no, maybe that's a blessing. And if he says yes, obviously that's a blessing too. Anyway, thanks for your post. I honestly don't think about that relationship much, but sometimes it's nice to revisit. Thank you very much for watching this video. Write your thoughts in the comments under this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for new videos in the future.